What's up everybody, Derek here, and today we are going to go over how I like to look at boats and maybe the easiest way on how you can find them online. I've got Facebook Marketplace pulled up right here, so I'm going to start my screen record and we're going to go down through here and see if we can't find some boats that might be on here in my local area, and it just kind of show you how you can find boats as well and kind of reach out to people. Alright, let's go into the search and look for John Boats. You just click in John Boat, and usually you can set your parameters of how far from where you're at on the map and everything. You can filter by price, by years, conditions, just all kinds of stuff as you see on the left hand side down through there. But if you look down through here, we got, John Boat for $1,600 with a 15 horse electric start. That's not too bad. Just depends on what you're kind of looking for. If you're looking for something that's already running, that might be a possibility right there. You can see 15 horse. There's not much to it though. They're really showing a lot of that outboard there though. Then as you click down through here, I don't think that they mislabeled that. That's a fiberglass boat. Then you got boats like this, but you got to watch out on boats like this because if you scroll down, a lot of times they will have no title, but it looks like it might be registered, so you would have to message this guy and see what he says about it. Alright, let's look a little more down through here. So here's a $800 flat bottom John. 2000. I don't know what that's meaning. Perfect little boat. Love fishing canals with it. Also great for duck hunting. Good condition. No title for boat or trailer. That right there is what you've got to look out for. Looks like something you could probably fix up, but if you look at that price for $800, and that boat's not in that great of condition either. Yeah, you got to watch out for some of this stuff on here. Craigslist, I don't really go to Craigslist. I rely upon Facebook Marketplace a lot more often now. Craigslist is kind of a lot of spammers. Look at this one right here, $2,000. That's not a bad looking boat. There's a lot of stuff you could do to that thing for $2,000. 1987. And the good thing about aluminum boats is, you get what you get. Not a lot different from today's boats. That aluminum's not going to wear out as much. I mean, I would feel a lot more confident with an aluminum boat than an older fiberglass, that's for sure. I hate the titles for both trailer and boat. Not 100% pretty, but is a small project. I hate the titles? That sounds sketchy. So let's keep looking here. 89 Stratus. Not a whole lot of John Boats, but if you keep going down, usually you can keep on going and then it'll get out of boats that are out of your area. So if you're willing to travel over where the mileage that you've got set, like look at this one, there's a Tracker Pro one set. If you're willing to pay that, that's probably not a bad buy right there. It's a good looking boat. 2019 as well, 40 horse Mercury, not bad. All right, let's go down here a little ways further. There's a nice Ranger 1862 for 18 grand. Whoa, look at that Lund 1870. That's expensive, 30 grand. So yeah, you can just kind of see what you can find here for John Boats. A lot of stuff usually comes up like a 98 Skeeter for $9,500. There's got to be something wrong with that thing. 98 Skeeter. Oh yeah, it's just got wear and tear. Yeah, it needs some TLC. Good compression, fish tournament, 80-pound trolling motor, 9,500. I mean, if you don't have the to go out and buy a new one or any of that, that could be a good boat right there with a 150. But then look at these other ones like this. If you want a little bit smaller boat, like a Pro 160, there are just so many. Being around San Antonio area, there are just so many boats in my area. My goodness, $1,500 for a 1984. Wow. Let's try one more search here. If you're looking for boats, easy one to do is bass boat, because that pretty much hits the market. There you go. Look at that, a 95 Ranger for $7 grand. That's not a bad looking boat. Just from 2 pictures. That's right down the road from me for $7,000. Wow. Ooh, there we go. $1,200 for 2013 Bass Tracker Pro Crappie. Not a bad buy right there. My goodness. That's pretty cool. Let's see, pontoon boats. There's a John boat we've already seen. There's another John boat we've already seen. Yep, there's just boats all over the place on Facebook Marketplace. You can find junked up stuff. You can set your parameters. Like, look at this old Glastron over here. You can set your parameters to lower buys if you want to find something cheaper. Because, I mean, there's a $97,000 boat right there. That is so expensive. Wow. This is nuts. Not a whole lot of bass boats as we're getting down here. There's some bay boats. Look at there. There's a Lund, 2021 Lund. Let's see what that looks like. I bet that's a nice boat. 30,000. Oh yeah, 1775 Renegade. That's a sweet looking boat. Man, that's expensive. But comparatively speaking to some of the Bass Pro boats, it's about the same, really. There's a low. Just not seeing a whole lot of bass boats. We typed in bass boat and I'm seeing more aluminum boats in here. You just gotta kind of go through it. There we go. More results from outside your search. There's some bass boats. 7,000, 7,000. Look at these buys. These are older boats that could have a lot of life left in them too. An 88 Skeeter, 97 Challenger. These are all good older boats. Woo. 2016 Skeeter FX21 for $54,000. Wow. That's quite the price tag on that. Just all kinds of stuff. Not really. Oh, there's one. $500 for a 2000. I don't know what that means. Probably doesn't have a title or any of that. It is just boat after boat. But once you start getting outside your search, where I'm at in Texas, you start getting those East Texas boats around Dallas. There's just boats and lakes all over the place in Texas. Not as much in my area. There's not as much hardcore fishing, but there is some good fishing lakes, just not like there is in Dallas and around the Houston and over on the east side of Texas. But anyways, guys, that's what I basically do whenever I'm looking for boats or I'm looking for something that's used that might have a possibility. I want to find something that I could possibly fix up. That's just really simple. Go to Facebook Marketplace, put in all your criteria, and just kind of eliminate boats that you're looking at and something that might catch your eye. You kind of look into it. Maybe you just send some messages to the guy that might own it and kind of ask some questions. But the title and the trailer, all those things, you've got to make sure that they've got those things, because if not, in Texas, you are going to have all kinds of problems. In most other states, you're going to have problems with titles. So make sure you're not having to put into the work to go try and get somebody else's title and track somebody down and get them to sign something and make sure that title is free and clear. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. This is what I do, so I don't know. Maybe you do something a little different. Let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching, you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.